the holler there's a thriving town, a treasure trove that makes the world go round. When the city barons bring their legal papers and guns, oh darling, don't be afraid to run. When we came to settle here, we came to stay. Maybe raise a family, earn a decent wage. Now every public servant reeks of suspicion. So darling, don't be afraid to run. Darling, don't be afraid to run. And don't turn your back on the noonday sun. Someday redemption will wash everyone, but there's no telling when that day will come. So darling, don't be afraid to run. Maybe we'll rendezvous out in Nowheresville, or maybe we'll find each other running still, until we reach that auspicious liaison. Oh darling, don't be afraid to run. Darling, don't be afraid to run. And don't turn your back on the noonday sun. The people will greet you with derision. You'll never be their model citizen. So darling, don't be afraid to run. Come listen to my story, I'll tell you no lies. How John Lewis did murder a little Omi Wise. He asked her to meet him at Adams's spring. Said he'd bring her money and other fine things. So fool-like she met him at Adams's spring. No money he brought her, nor other fine things. John Lewis, won't you tell me your mind? Do you intend to marry me or leave me behind. Little homie, I will tell you my mind. My plan is to drown you and leave you behind. Have mercy on my baby and spare me my life. I'll go home as a beggar and never be your wife. He hugged her and he kissed her and he turned her around and threw her in deep water where he knew that she would drown. Was on one Thursday morning, the rain came pouring down, and they searched for Omi's body, but it nowhere could be found. Two boys went a-fishing one fine summer day, and they saw little Omi's body go floating away. They called for John Lewis to come to that place so he could see her body and they could see his face. Though he made no confession, they threw him in jail. No friend nor relation would go on his bail. Whispers of ancients buried by dust, echoes of ages in canyons of rust. Is heaven so lonely? I'll know soon enough. Cold as the clay, dark as a mine, wasted away, blood, sweat and crime, panning for gold, begging for dimes, lying and waiting for better times. The tools of the trade lie shop worn and old. The skills of the master gone died with his soul, and the work like routine is so lonely and cold. Cold as the clay, dark as a mine, wasting away, blood, sweat and grime, panning for gold, picking for dimes, lying in wait for better times. it's improved, but the lingering feature is a grim attitude. Cold as a clay, dark as a mine, wasted away, blood, sweat, and crime, planning for gold, begging for dimes, lying and waiting for better times. Went out last night, take a little round. I met a little Sadie and I blowed her down. On the ride home, got into bed, 44 smokeless under my head. I began to think what the deed I'd done. I grabbed my hat and away I run. I made a good run, just a little too slow. Overtook me in Jericho. Standing on the corner, ringing the bell up, watched the sheriff from Thomasville. Said, young man, is your name Brown? Remember that night, shot Sadie down. Oh yes, Sheriff, my name is Lee. I murdered little Sadie in the first degree. First degree, second degree. Got it in the papers, you can read them from me. Took me downtown, dressed me in black, put me on a train and they sent me back. Had no one vertigo my bail, crammed me back in the county jail. Judge and the jury took their stand. The judge held the papers in his right hand. 41 days, 41 nights, 41 years to wear the ball and the stripes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tired old man, you're wasting slowly, battling gray and blue. Built your empire as a shell, so nobody preys on you. Remember when you were fresh and bitter, like a blossom in its bud. Struggle to keep the memories free from the sweat and blood. Just to generalize, you sleep and you rise, you fail to recognize. Like the Red Queen, you're running out of steam every mile. The highway of denial. of steam every mile. The highway of denial. Tired old man, you're wasting slowly, battling gray and blue. Built your empire as a shell so nobody preys on you. Oh, the lilies were laid on the marble in the field where the ancestors lay, and the forest was dark and primeval, but the boughs seemed to cradle as they swayed. The church choir sang hallelujah, and the vernal breeze whispered a sigh. Watch the brethren all stand, praise their God, raise your hand, toll the bell for the rebels goodbye, toll the bell for the rebels goodbye. When the boots hit the dirt in formation, oh, the mood was determined and bright, and a young hopeful boy at the station watched the train carry troops to the fight. But the generals died by assassins, the battalions dispersed on the fly, and they paid for their sins with the blood of their kin. Toll the bell for the rebels goodbye, toll the bell for the rebels goodbye. Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep a following Jesus. Oh, can't you hear it, brothers? And don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below? The gospel train is coming. Now don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below? Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep a loving Jesus. Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep a following Jesus. Oh, can't you hear it, mother? And don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below? The gospel train is coming. Now don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below? Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep a loving Jesus. Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep a following Jesus. Oh, can't you hear it, Father? And don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below? The gospel train is coming. Now don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and trouble here below?
We're waiting for Brett's cue anyway. We're rolling.
You are rolling.
Okay. Hit the tempo, Dave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Willie Moore was a young man, his age 21, and he courted a damsel fair. Oh, her eyes were as wide as a diamond after night, and the wavy jet black wore her hair. He courted her by night and day, until marriage they did agree. Oh, but when he came to get her parents' consent, they said it could never be. She threw herself in Willie Moore's hands, as often they'd done before. Oh, but little did he think as he left her that night, sweet Annie he would see no more. 10th of May, a time I remember it well. That very same night, little lady disappeared in a way no tongue can tell. Sweet Teddy was in love both far and near. She had friends almost all around, and near a little brook not far from her home, the body of Sweet Teddy were found. Mound outside the cottage door, the body of Sweet Teddy sleeps. Willie Moore scarcely spoke to his friends, they say, from the moment they both did part. And his last day was spent near his true lover's grave, where he died of a broken heart. My drifting memory goes back to the spring of '42, when I was just a child in Mama's arms. My daddy plowed the fields and prayed and did all he could do to save that broke down Oklahoma farm. Well, one night I heard my daddy saying to my mama, they finally saved enough for us to go. California was his dream, a paradise that he had seen in pictures and the magazines that told him so. California cotton fields, where labor camps were filled with worried men and broken dreams. California cotton fields was as close to wealth as Daddy ever came. Almost everything we owned was sold or left behind, from Daddy's tools to the fruit that Mama canned. Some folks came to say farewell, to see what all we had to sell. Some just came to shake my daddy's hand. Well, the Model T was loaded down in California bound, and the dream of hope was just 4 days away. But the only change that I remember seeing in my daddy was when his brown hair turned to silver gray. California cotton fields, where labor camps were filled with lurid men and broken dreams. California cotton fields was as close to wealth as Daddy ever came. Camps were filled with worried men and broken dreams. California cotton fields was as close to wealth as Daddy ever came. Was as close to wealth as Daddy ever came. Was as close to wealth as Daddy ever came. Oh, yonder stands the prophet, words are music to our ears. But down among the sinners, only pain and sweat and tears. Oh, the sermon soothes the simple, but the rest are wrapped with fear. Oh, sands of history lie the ruins of the past, and a chronicle of suffering shows the mythic pall they cast. To believe is true religion, but to see is truth at last. Oh no, too late to hold a trial. Time doesn't wait for the watchmaker's dial. Time doesn't wait for the watchmaker's dial. And wait for the watchmaker's dial. A rich man, poor man, beggar or thief, no matter which one in this life you lead. If you think you've reached the top of the world, just look all around and you'll see there's one more hill, just one more hill. There's always a hill left to climb. If you think you've reached the top of the world, the hill of judgment is still left to climb. Up above, you may climb that mountain and reach heaven's door. There's one more hill, just one more hill. There's always a hill left to climb. If you think you've reached the top of the world, the hill of judgment is still left to climb. The hill of judgment is still left to climb.
That felt good.